Hey there, this is Derek from Pacific Coast Auto in Japan, and we're taking a look here at a 1991 Toyota Celsior 1UZ V8 version of it. In fact, this car only came with that engine, so I don't even know why I said that. This is the Lexus LS of Japan. It is marked as a Toyota because there was no Lexus in Japan during this time. And this one, the Toyota version, comes with basically the same equipment as the Lexus does. It has air suspension, the 4-liter V8 that puts out 250-ish horsepower on it. And this one has 110,000 kilometers on it, was bought from auction here in Japan, is going to be sent to the USA. So first up, the engine is fine. No troubles with that, no weird sounds or anything. The coolant and the oil are both good. And the hood struts are saggy, need to be replaced. That's why we have Stick here holding the hood up. Thank you, Mr. Stick. You have done a job well done. Close the hood here. Ooh, there we go. Show you the car here, and then I'm going to go over the auction inspection sheet and show you what the auction said about it. Okay, so it's a 1991 Celsior, auction grade 3.5 with an interior grade C. 109,576 kilometers, but this one here has a star on it because the mileage is unknown. And it says in 2016 it had 112,400, and now it has 109,576. And so mileage unknown because it has an auction history of the car with different mileage on it. Okay, so leather seats, engine is 1UZ, windshield rock chip, interior dirty and wear, seat wrinkles, hood damp or saggy, and body has various scratches and dents. Looking at the body diagram here, you have a scuff on the front bumper, medium scratch right here, large scratch right here, medium scratch over here, large scratch and cracked section here, and then a medium dent over here. I think the body for the most part is pretty good. The door on the passenger, no. The door on the driver's side is a slightly different color, and so it may have been replaced at some point. That's not this side, that's the other side, because being a Japanese model, it has right-hand drive. And even though this car is going to the USA, you're still able to drive the car in the USA being right-hand drive. There's no regulations for that, except for California and Hawaii don't like imports because they're fussy. California because of emissions regulations, and then Hawaii because I don't know. So you can see the slight difference in the door color. If you look up close at the paint, it looks like original paint, not a repaint, and so likely that door was replaced for some reason. And then there are different levels of paint fade between the donor car and the original, even though I think that they share the same paint code. Okay, so that's the once around. Let's have a look at the damages. And so we had A2 on the front, right here. That's a medium scratch. We had an A3 on the side. That's in this plastic cladding piece. You can see it all the way down, including some here. Now these are both plastic pieces. This is metal, and it's scored the metal there. And then there's touch-up paint on it. Okay, and then there's A3 and Y, which means crack, in this section here. Okay, that's the stock dual exhaust for the V8, and it is a lovely engine, especially a good sounding engine with stock. It's very quiet, but if you put in aftermarket exhaust, it sounds very muscular. Celsior. Okay, the car's dirty right now. It's going to be repainted. No, what am I talking about? Why can't my mouth say the right words? It is going to be washed before we export it because you have to for the USA. And then the U2 dent, there's a small dent here, and then there's this bigger dent right there. So have a look at this one, and then this one. They're actually not that bad at all, in my opinion. Okay, tires are the same all the way around. They're probably about 80% replaced in 2015 according to the date stamp on the tire. And the rest of the paint, other than that one door, looks to be good. The fuel cap is misaligned. Okay, so let's go into the car first. This one is a gray and blue interior. I quite like this combination, and it's not that common with the gray leather. You can get Celsiors with beige leather, black leather, or this gray leather, but the gray is the least common of those three. And then you can also get the Celsior with fabric seats, I believe, which you maybe couldn't get in the Lexus, I don't know. Okay, so we got real wood panels here, memory seats. Let's see who the original driver was. Oh, never programmed. That's interesting. Power seats do work. You have some weird dryness of the steering wheel. It's not wear because, I mean, it is, there's wear included in it, but that's not exactly what happened here. See how it gets crusty like that? That's sun damage with dryness. And the seats are the same way. Oh, let me show you. This is a good way to see what I mean. Have a look at the back here. See how it's lighter here than it is over here? So that's the sun has damaged it. Now you can bring that back to life by moisturizing and maybe dyeing it. You probably have to dye it. But leather's nice that way. And if it's not ripped, you can always restore it. So you can see the wrinkles in here. Okay. Power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. Really cool gauges. I do like these very much. See how, like, look at this. That's the e-brake lamp. It's kind of behind everything. And then the gauges kind of float in the middle of nowhere. Especially for like a car made in 1989. That's cool. Okay, so it has tape deck and CD player in the trunk. The wood seems to be in good condition. You've got a little bit of a crack starting to form right there. Get out of the way. Ugh. Okay. See there? Shifting is good. You get a bit of a boom sound when you shift from park into reverse. I can't do it without getting into the car. Car has been smoked in but doesn't smell terribly of cigarettes, and the AC doesn't work. It doesn't feel cold enough to be AC. Small amount of deformation on here. Okay. Passenger seat is also winkly. Headliner's nice and clean and good condition. There we go. Okay, so, I guess we can go for the trunk and damage to the mirror here. See there? Zoom. More. Go into the trunk. Now I got a whole bunch of pictures to go along with the report of some of the other damaged areas, like right here. I usually mention probably about 80 to 90% of the report in the video, but not everything. That's diapers, but there's no diapers inside. It's just an empty box. So nice big trunk. You can fit probably 4 of those boxes of diapers in there if you put them in sideways. And then there's a spare tire underneath. Here's a CD changer. Okay, so this will be the end of the report here. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can post in the comments, and we read a lot of them. We don't reply to them all because we get a lot of comments between all the videos that we have on. But I hope you enjoyed this detailed walk around of a JDM Toyota Celsior 1UZ vehicle. Why am I not getting focus? Okay, well, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.